Mark 13:7. But when you hear of wars and rumors of wars, do not be troubled, for such things must happen, but the end is not yet. This is a command not to let political trouble and national upheaval push you into survival mode, because it's not time for God's people to hide, but to engage, because the gospel is mankind's only hope. There are only two kingdoms on this earth, and they are moving along side by side. The world system around us, headed by Satan, in which nations and parties will always be threatening each other with war, and God's kingdom, smack dab in the middle, a kingdom that does not come with observation, for indeed the kingdom of God is within you, a kingdom that offers righteousness, peace, and joy. Jesus used the present tense in his command, which means the disciples were already troubled. But conflicts and threats of war have always surrounded God's people. Trouble was everywhere and continues to be everywhere. Such things must happen. My beloved, war is inevitable because human sin is the root of it. Therefore, the only remedy for global unrest is global evangelism. There's a proverb that says, "He who observes the wind will not sow, and he who regards the clouds will not reap." In other words, if the farmer waits for perfect weather, he will never plant, and there will never be a harvest. Jesus knew turmoil lay ahead of us, and so he tells us not to focus on it. It's normal. Now, if the disciples had spent all their time doom scrolling like we are, you and I wouldn't be in God's kingdom.